What's up, everybody? Wanted to give you a business update about what's going on in my different businesses to show more transparency on this channel. A lot of you guys have been following me a while, and I always talk about business, how to grow it, how to scale it, how to sell your business, how to go buy a business. But what about my businesses? What is going on in my businesses? So I'll just go ahead and I'm going to tell you how things are going. So right now, my main business is Wexford Insurance. You can check it out, wexfordins.com. That's WEXFORDINS as an insurance abbreviated.com. We work with business owners in about 44 states, and we help them on their business insurance. That company is ran by me, my wife. We have 4 kind of salespeople, and we have 3 to 4 different service people. So I think our company right now is about 11 or 12 people on staff. So it's not a big company. It's growing. We're 4 years in business. Our biggest challenge right now is that we're growing so quickly. We get a lot of leads coming into our business. We get anywhere from 20 to 30 leads coming in a day. Leads as in business owners reaching out to our company asking for an insurance quote and maybe a bond, maybe group health insurance. They're asking for business insurance, and primarily we work in the construction industry, but we also help out any type of business. We just work with a ton of construction companies. And right now, I think last month we closed 102 new account, or 110 new policies. So we helped out 110 different business owners. For a small team like us, that is a lot. It's a lot. We probably generated over 500 leads. And my biggest problem right now is that we have all these leads coming in. We're closing a ton of accounts, but a lot of the leads, over 400, are not being reached out to beyond the fact of, hey, do you want a quote? So how it works is somebody reaches out to us, we reach out to them with what we would need to provide a quote, and that's the extent of it. And so I quickly realized, this month that we are not optimized from a sales perspective, that we have no drip campaign, we have no follow-up campaign, we don't stay in contact with those people. Maybe they reached out, they already got a quote somewhere else, they don't want to respond to us. But the issue is, what if at renewal they're not taken care of? How can we make them remember who we are so down the road they can reach back out to us for a quote? So as much as I talk about on this channel about running a successful business, I'm telling you right now, right away, I'm the first one to raise my hand at saying, hey, there's a lot of things that we do not do that we could do to drastically increase our revenue. Another thing that we don't do, so we have all these leads reaching out. If they fall through the cracks and we reach out to them once, we never follow up. Okay, so those people forget that they filled out a form on our website. We're not reminding them. And then another thing is when we send quotes to individuals, we don't follow up on those quotes. So you'll reach out to my company, I send you a quote, and depending on if we have time, we will reach back out and say, hey, did you get the quote? Hey, do you want to move forward? Well, with how busy we are, we're not doing that right now. It's crazy. And we're still closing so much business. It's a great problem to have. So right now we're onboarding more employees, trying to get more capacity. But what we've created is what I've said on my channel so many times. We've created a facilitating problem instead of a sales problem. You see, a lot of companies in my position are saying, how can we get more sales? How can we get more leads? Whereas in my perspective, I'm like, how can we facilitate better? How can we find more ways to stay in front of the enormous amount of leads that we're getting so that we can continue to optimize and close those leads, okay? So we have a facilitating problem. That's easy because I can solve that by hiring very competent people. I can solve that by hiring more people and saying, hey, let's make sure we're following up on this. Let's have a drip campaign. A lot easier problem to solve. From the service perspective, we're onboarding so many clients. We average about 120 new clients every month on top of the thousands of clients that we already have. So this means that a lot of people need service. Let's say you reach out to us for business insurance, and if you want a quote, we'd be happy to help you out. We usually have the best price with the best coverage. So we send you the best price, best coverage. Usually people move forward. There is no gimmick, there is no sale, there is no fee. All right, that's what we do. So, from onboarding so many people, we have now a service workload that is continuing to increase at a very high pace. What that means is if I onboard you and you have 3 machines and you go buy a machine, you're going to reach out to us and you're going to ask us to add that machine to your policy. Well, when you have thousands of clients, there's a lot of people that get new machines across the United States. So that means that not only do I have to increase my salary, increase my employee head on the sales side, but now I also need to increase my salary, my expense, my employee count on the service end. So as a business grows, what I say is the best way to grow as a business owner is to be forced into growth. And that's what we're doing. We're forcing, it's not my choice if I want to hire somebody. It's, hey, we have to hire somebody because it's literally costing us so much money. Whatever we're going to pay that person, we're going to make back on the back end when we hire them. From a service perspective, hey, if we're not getting to our clients, we're going to lose clients. So we're going to lose money if we don't add an expense. So you add an expense from service to make sure that you retain your accounts, because when our accounts, if they renew every year, we continue to get paid. So if we lose an account because we're not nurturing that account, that means that we've lost revenue. And if we lose so many that it would have been cheaper for us to hire somebody, we should have hired somebody. From the sales perspective, how many opportunities are we missing because we're not optimized? How many opportunities are we missing because we're not following up with clients? How many opportunities are we missing because our salespeople are overworked and they're not able to call on local connections or network? How many opportunities are we missing because we have not expanded at the rate at which we're growing? See, these are the things that as a business owner, it is very hard to swallow, that you're continuing to hire, continuing to add expenses, continuing to optimize. When's the best time to hire? Should we hire? And the second you get comfortable and you feel like that your company is optimized from an employee perspective, that's the second you should hire somebody else. I should have already hired somebody 2 months ago when we felt really content with where we were at. We were potentially following up on accounts, but then a wave of new sales opportunities came in and now we're understaffed. So a successful business is always hiring. A successful business is always growing, and you should be forced to hire because you're looking at the money, you're looking at the profit, and you're saying, we're losing revenue, we're losing profit because we are not spending more on labor or machines, whatever your business is. If you're missing out on opportunities because it's you not spending the money, then your business is not going to grow. And if you want your business to grow, whatever that goal is, right? I said, someday I want to be able to sell my company for $100 million, right? For me to be able to do that, I need more employees at my company. And guess what? When I sell my company at $100 million, there's going to be people at my company that have equity in my company because they've helped me grow it. And if they have equity in the company, if they have equity in my company, when I sell for $100 million, they're going to get a part of that too. So for me to be able to get to that, it's going to require me to grow my company. It's going to require me to hire more people. So if that's the goal, right? You should define what's your goal going to be. Where are we going to be? Where do I want to be? If I want to be at 100 million valuation, that means I need to be probably about 10 to 15 million in profit. Okay, for me to get there, then I need to be about 30, 40 million in revenue. Well, for me to get there, I need more people. If that's the goal, and that's where you want to be, then you got to commit to hiring. Okay, so that's my main focus right now. My YouTube account is another business. I make money from getting having mentor calls with people that I charge $200 an hour for. I have a book, Your Next Business. It's around here somewhere. Here it is. This book I wrote about finding a business idea, how to find a business idea and scale it to $1 million. I make $5 when I sell this. It's an ebook. You don't get a physical copy. This is just for the camera. And then I have a course for $20 on how to find a business idea that's a little bit more in depth in the book that has a video of me talking to you. So I make money from that, from this channel. I also get leads from this channel for my insurance agency. Just like this video, if you want a quote, reach out. I'd be happy to help you. Reach out to wexfordins.com, contact us, and we'll get you a quote. So this channel is a business, but it's not really something I've been focusing on due to so much growth on my insurance agency side. But this is another opportunity that I look at, and I'm like, I'm not optimized here. I should be pumping out way more content. I should be doing more stuff like this, updating you on where I'm going. I should be documenting me growing this business. I should be documenting what my life looks like, how you can get there too, opening the curtain, as they say, looking in behind the curtains of what I'm doing, because I'm doing it right, I'm doing it successfully, doing it profitably, growing. And there's people out there and my followers that are wanting to do the same thing. And I just don't have time because I haven't hired fast enough to continue to document this journey. And that's not right to you guys. It's not right that you're not getting a mentor relationship out of me, even though you haven't paid me a dime, but you just watch my videos. It's not right that you're not getting this great content. That I have 20,000, almost dag near 20,000 subs, and I'm not providing you with the stuff that you really want. So that's another area that I want to put money behind. Hire a content creator, hire somebody who's essentially going to be my agent, who's going to reach out to speaking engagement, reach out to people. So if anyone in the viewers may be interested in that position, to where you can basically be my agent, my content manager, and we can do a revenue share on opportunities that you bring in, reach out to me. I'm open to different business ventures and partnerships with people if it makes sense. But this business I didn't expect my channel to blow up this way, and there's an opportunity there to provide great content and help people out like I have in the past. I've helped a lot of people out. A lot of people start businesses. It's cool to see them grow. I'm not doing this for the money, but there also is a financial tie to it if it is scaled out. And that's what hits me from time to time of what is the possibility for that? What is that? I also have an affiliate business where I get paid for generating leads for different verticals. So if somebody clicks on a link and it goes through my link, I get paid to do that. So I have that business where that's doing really well. It's very passive, but what other industries could I do that in? Where else could I scale that? I'm an entrepreneur where it's like, and I don't know if you're the same way, but if I see a opportunity that I'm doing well in, but I could do so much better. Like, let's say my business does 100,000 a month, but I believe we could really do 200. And it's just not doing that because we're not doing this, this, and this, or there's an opportunity for it, but it's just not fully optimized. Like, gosh, man, that eats me alive. It eats me alive at the shots I'm not able to take because I'm busy. The shots I'm not able to take because I haven't hired enough people. Like, I just don't have enough time in the day. If I had triple the hours in the day, I could make so much more money. But I'm stuck and different and getting pulled here and pulled there that it just frustrates me sometimes. And it's just like, daggone, another day goes by. Another freaking week goes by where I'm not able to get to that thing that would produce more money. But as I say that, life will continue on, and there's a time to be not Business Nate. And if Business Nate takes over, then Family Nate doesn't get to exist, which is more important than Business Nate. But Business Nate, man, I freaking love that guy. He's so fun to be around, makes money, and it's my passion. But I can't be so consumed in it that I miss the purpose of this thing called life. So I don't know if you feel the same way. I don't know if you feel like, man, daggone, I feel like I could do so much more. Even if you're doing a lot, always feel like I can do more. You never feel like the cup is full. Yeah, sucks. It's the entrepreneurial feeling. And if you have it, you're never satisfied, which is also stressful because where I am now, I would feel like I've made it compared to the person I was 3 years ago. The person 3 years ago would look at me now and be like, oh my gosh, dude, you're so freaking, like, how did you do that? Like, man, I'm so pumped. Like, that's awesome. You've done it. And now the person I am today, I'm wishing I'm the person I'm going to be in 3 years. And it's a constant, like, reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out. when you got to take time to realize that, hey, where I am now, my past self would be so ecstatic. So that's the brain of an entrepreneur. What you're hearing right now of never feeling like you work enough, never feeling like you have enough, but also saying that I should be happy, but I am happy, but I'm also want to do more. So, anyways, that's what's going on in my life. And so, just to share with you, this is going to be more the content that I generate is more based on what I'm going through, because I feel like that's the raw, honest truth, and I guarantee you some of you guys listening are going through the same thing. So as always, subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos, and if you want to have more of a relationship with me, I have my book for $5. I have my course, Business Idea Blueprint, for $20, and then I have, if you would like to have a call with me, I charge $200 an hour just because I'm so busy with other stuff doing this that it has to be worth it. So if you want to have a mentor call, cool. If you don't want to pay a daggone dime, all you gotta do is subscribe. So take care, and I'll be posting more content shortly. Thanks.